It's been over 18 years, and I doubt anyone saw this coming. The legendary A Tribe Called Quest, innovators of jazz hop and creators of one of hip hop's greatest records, the Low End Theory. They played their last ever shows a few years back, and with the sad passing of Phife Dawg earlier this year, the group's fate seemed final. Turns out they resolved their differences after the reunion tour and decided to record a new record in secret. So imagine the astonishment I felt when I got an email announcing its release. More so at how good of a record it is, and what a blessing it is to hear Phife on the record. How much of this was created without his input, I'm not sure, but he came up with the title, and the rest of the group aren't quite sure of its meaning. I can't help but think it's a tip of the cap to show the old traditions still have value in today's music. A Tribe Called Quest sound like a group in the moment, flowing in the waters of inspiration and reinvigorating their identity, because We Got It feels as if there is no absence. No greasing of the gears, no rough edges, they are all in sync and doing what they do best. This is no nostalgia trip though. Fresh production ideas and choices dominate the record without deterring from that warm-hearted jazz hop soul the group always had. They also bring on a star-studded set of features from Kendrick Lamar to Kanye West, Andre 3000 of Outkast, and even their old friend Busta Rhymes. Speaking of old friends, Jarobi White is on the record, who only took part in the group's first ever record. Split into two sides of 8 tracks, the record flows effortlessly as a 60-minute piece, due much to its drifting from traditional song structures into artistic organic flows of creative sampling between the verses and choruses. Some of this manifests with bold, intrusive sampling, electronic Kraftwerker-like noises bleep away in the start and end of tracks, as well as snippets from Willy Wonka and the classic thriller Evil Laugh in the record's opening track. Q-Tip's production has no boundaries. It's as if he's unbottling held-back creativity, and so many of his choices work. On Lost Somebody, he lets the drum machine rapid fire like it's glitching out, bold, off-key, and different. The song even cuts to silence before some guitar jamming noises through into the next track. These experiments are fantastic, but between them, a set of solid and expressive loops. From the boom-bap beat of We Are the People to the reggae dub grooves of Black Spasmodic. Probably butchering that word. Q-Tip finds all shades of soul, jazz, and R&B to keep the flavours flowing from start to end. Much of that bottled up creativity speaks to Phife and Jarobi, who toy with Afrocentric accents between sets of inspired raps. Q-Tip is also on point as the group talk to many relevant issues in the wake of Trump's election. Muslims and gays, boy do we hate your ways. I'd have to hand the verse of the record to Kendrick Lamar, who drops a impassioned rap on Conrad Tokyo. His words come so fast with so much weight, I feel like each listen adds a new dimension to the weight of his words. The rest of the track meanders in the echo of his words while a keyboard solo jams away. It's a fantastic choice to let the instrumental take steer of the ship for the rest of the song. The record rounds up with Donald, a Phife Dawg track layered with sampling and snippets of the news presenters saying the president-elect's first name. I can't help but think the song's design is a tip to Phife's classic line, "I cash more checks than Donald Trump." It's a remarkable record, and more so for its exceptional circumstances. One thing's for sure, the substance is there, and we have been gifted a wonderful album that must be respected. Fans like myself would love more of this, I'm sure, but the reality is this was a send-off, a Twilight special, and how blessed are we to hear it? One thing's for certain, the tribe can kick it. Yes, they can. Thanks for listening. If you'd like to see some more of my music blogs, go check the website out. Every page has over 1,000 articles sorted by artist, year, genre, and more. Just hit Ctrl F and have a search for something that interests you. You can find a link to the blog in the description box down below, where you'll also find links to my other YouTube channels. Check them out if you are curious. Thanks again for watching, and be sure to subscribe to catch the next upload.